After decades of being unsung World War II heroes in New Zealand, Pacific Island Coastwatchers have finally been recognised. New Zealand's Governor-General, Dame Cindy Kiro, presented families of over 25 Pacific Islands Coastwatchers, along with 5 Post and Telegraph Department Coastwatchers, with certificates to honour the sacrifices of their family members' service. The long-awaited ceremony in recognition of dozens of war heroes took place at Government House in Wellington on Tuesday. Alicia Foon was there.
They were the eyes and ears of the Allied forces during the Pacific Campaign in World War II, but for decades, civilian Pacific Islands Coastwatchers did not receive the same recognition as their New Zealand counterparts. Until now.
They faced unimaginable dangers, driven by a profound sense of duty and love for their God, King, and country. This acknowledgement serves not only to honour their memory, but also to bring a sense of closure and pride to their descendants. It is a powerful reminder that their sacrifices were not in vain.
Cook Islands Consul General, alongside New Zealand Governor-General Dame Cindy Kiro, recognising the service of more than 25 Pacific Coastwatchers for their sacrifice in World War II. Pubanaba was a Pacific Coastwatcher and used Morse code as a radio operator on the island of Suwaro. He followed in his father's footsteps, Sergeant Benny Banaba, who fought in World War I. Pubanaba's descendant, Tarani Drollett, says it was a fight for Pacific families to get the recognition.
Without the family digging into this to the army, this won't happen. This won't happen. But we, the family, are happy that we are here to remember them. And we are here and we are happy they've been recognised.
A historical report prepared by Defence historian John Crawford concluded about 50 to 60 civilian coastwatchers and another 50 civilians elsewhere in the Pacific did not receive formal recognition of their service. Mr. Crawford says although bittersweet, he's proud of the tribute.
The only sad thing is, of course, it's too late for the men themselves, which is a bit grim, but that's the way it went. But to actually work on a project which makes a difference, which puts right, to some degree anyway, an oversight from many years ago is pretty special to me, and it's been a real highlight. And it's so heartwarming to see the families. They're really quite excited about it.
Pubanaba's other relative, Ari'i Urirau, wore their Anzac medals for the ceremony with pride.
I was just sitting in my chair thinking, we've achieved our goal, not for us but for our descendants, for our tupuna kupana.
It's also a full circle moment for Will Colours, whose letters to the Defence Force and Prime Minister kick-started the entire process, enabling Pacific Coastwatchers to be recognised. During World War II, a network of civilians and military personnel kept watch 24/7 for enemy aircraft and ships from stations in New Zealand and other Pacific Islands. There were 58 stations set up in the coast-watching system around the South Pacific, with people posted around the Cook Islands, Samoa, Kiribati, Tonga, Fiji, Tokelau and Tuvalu. With Japan's advances into the Pacific, these stations became very dangerous. On the 15th of October in 1942, 17 New Zealand coastwatchers and 5 European civilians were captured in Kiribati and beheaded at Tarawa. Proud daughters of Pacific Coastwatcher Ty Nicholas, Mary and Rosaline, told RNZ Pacific their father had to leave their family and suffered mentally and physically.
It's an honour today. It's really an honour to be recognised and be here for him, and then see all the others honoured as well.
Today symbolises a lot for the recognition of what they've done during World War II and what they had gone through.
Pubanaba's grandniece, Teresa Tarani Gregg, wants the government to build a monument.
This is the first time they've ever been recognised, and building a monument to remember them, it will last forever.
To honour the Pacific Coastwatchers in the Cook Islands.